Hello everyone, this is GrayShot17, starting a new series on my channel until it's completed at least. This one of mine was short, this one will probably be a little longer. It's Civilization 5, but not any Civilization 5, it's the Red World War II mod. Yes, I have played this, and I will be playing on my channel. I have defeated the mod as uh, the Italians, the French, and the Germans. However, I have not played it as Britain. And actually, I wanted to do for this replay, I wanted to play a game in which I'm the United Kingdom. Um, my brother had the idea about doing a joint civ game, and while I love that idea, the problem is just getting together and doing that consistently every day. I would find a little bit harder, I think, for him. So we decided that it'd probably be better if we just did it separately. But I'll be doing a World War II mod. Expect maybe him doing a separate one based on a different faction, or pretty much a civ scenario based on a different faction later. But for right now, we're doing World War II, and I'm playing as the United Kingdom. Of course, there are different factions. There are 6 actually in this mode. We have Greece, which is really small. I don't know how they win. You have Germany, really tough. France, not bad. Italy, pretty good. And USSR, pretty much the wait and see and then smash person. But anyway, United Kingdom is small but can be a very effective player. I'm going to be playing this on Deity. That's the highest level of difficulty. Yeah, so this will be interesting. Again, single player. I'm going to reveal all cities. I'm not going to do alternate history. We're going to go by historical standards. Extra autosaves, we're not going to do that. Well, I'm sorry, we will do that. I'm not going to do scripted because, again, that causes issues. Hide multiplayer list. Well, yeah, I guess there's no reason to have that. Magnet line and west wall. So, I will give the magnet wall to the French. That will allow them, of course, what they would have normally, which is a nice defensive line. The thing that counteract that is I'm going to give the Germans their Siegfried line. That way it kind of goes back and forth so the French don't just rush into Germany and Germany don't rush into France immediately. It gives both of them their natural defenses, and I feel like that's something that would be really good. It'll be harder for me to attack Germany, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's at least better in my mind to have that, at least going into it. So, with that all said and done, let's get started, shall we? So yeah, there's gonna be a little talk right here.
A week ago
Yep.
today,
I think he's talking about the. I think specifically that one's going over the failure of Battle of Dunkirk. Sorry, it's just let me quickly go around. That way it loads everything. I have an amazing computer, but this mod does take up a lot of power. So there's that. We'll see how this goes. By the way. Oh, by the way, I highly recommend your comments, battle strategies, etc. If you guys see something I'm missing, let me know, and I will help out. But yeah, see, once it loads in, it goes a lot faster. I'm just loading in all this stuff. That way, of course, you don't see this consistently. It's a weird thing Civilization does. It's still Beyond Earth, of all things. I don't know why. Um, so there's that. As you can see, pretty much we're playing the European theater. Um, so there's that. Now, of course, Alright, so let's get things started, shall we? Of course, war has not been declared yet, so let's just get guys moving. So we'll put infantry in London. Put some artillery there. Let's move our tanks to the major cities. We'll get them on standby. We'll say that, you know, just in case there might be war. Alright, let's see now. For this game, I like to put everything on production. In my mind, it makes everything a lot easier. Let's see. For Britain, yeah, let's make land. Then we'll go barracks and a bank. That's always great. Norwich. How quickly can you build stuff? Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, let's get factory up and running as soon as possible with you. That's what we need to do with you. Plymouth, what can you do? Ton of production. Great factory. Again, we want to get those factories going as fast as possible. Reason is that way increases production and allows us to counteract the Germans as soon as possible, or at least get a lot of units out. So yes, so let's see, Newcastle. Let's see, production. Okay. Let's go. We'll go medium air. We'll go medium air for this. Liverpool. We'll go factory for you. Edinburgh. We'll go factory and then bank. And then barracks. Glasgow. Factory. Bank. Barracks. Again, in this game, you also have to worry about your economy, because I want to make sure my economy is pretty good. That might be hard to do, because I'm kind of just like... But that's the best thing in my eye to see. Now, if there's something with a low... Okay, like this. If there's something with a low amount, I'll still get it, because it's 120 turns. That's not that far. If it's something ridiculous, I won't do it, but for that, I'll at least try. Now, Belfast, production, factory, and bank. Alright, what else? Alright, we'll have our guys on standby. Okay. Alright, oh yeah, so we do have some forces. So, down in Africa, we do have a small detachment of forces. We'll put them on standby, just in case. I don't see really any real reason to move them. Let's see, what's your... Okay, we kind of... I would like a factory there. It's going to take a long time, but usually the turns move quickly, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put all these guys on intercept, just in case. Bomber, you can want standby. Standby. Intercept. Yeah, we'll have you on intercept. I want to probably move this guy once the Italians move into play. I mean, if we're following World War II standards, the Italians aren't going to sit this one out, ladies and gentlemen. They're just going to be like, well, what can we take possibly? So let's get both of those up and running. Malta, like I said, is going to be very tough to hold, in my opinion. So actually, I probably want to go defense on this. Just because of the fact that I have to fortify that little island, because the Italians are going to hit it with everything they got, and that's going to be a real bitch. That's going to be a bitch. Okay, so let's see. Right now we have 3 British fleets. We have the we have this fleet, which I'm going to say hold here. We have the Mediterranean fleet. Is there any other ships? Oh yeah, we have actually smaller, I guess, a support fleet, and then we have like 2 fleets off the coast of Britain. Now, just for safety reasons, I'm going to move my fleet on standby to the edge of Britain. I'm going to make sure that all my, those ships are good. But I will move my King George. Yeah, I'll move my King George forward over here, along with the other battleship. The reason I'm going to do that is that way I can counteract the Germans. That way, I can have a lot of ships with heavy firepower, ready and able to fire upon the enemy. Here, let's make sure I see everything. That's always good. All right, let's put you over here. Actually, over here would probably be better. you on standby. I'll put you down here. Oh, good. Yeah, there also is the French fleet, which is also helpful, of course. Nothing. Space key. Alright, you don't want to do anything yet? Alright, that's fine. Put all you guys on standby. Here, I actually do want to keep these ships here, just because of the fact I don't want the Germans and the Italians to cooperate with fleet. So I'll keep 2 destroyers here. That should hold off any German possible ship in that area. And I'll send my remaining ships on just like a defense force over here. I don't know. Like over here, I guess I want to defend over here. That probably would be best. So I'll move our ships over here. Wow, man, this ship can move fast. Forgot how quickly. Sorry if the first turn's lost setup. That's how it goes. Also, again, like, each ship is designed off, like, each country, which is really cool. Oh. Anyway, that's just me. Any comments so far? No, okay. But if you do have a comment, please let me know. I could always use the help or support in any capacity. And we're good. Next turn. Alright. Oh, by the way, yes. So up here, that's how many units I can have depending on my production level. That's at least what supply would allow. That way that each unit would get enough supply to reinforce. And then, of course, captured cities and Axis cities, as you can see. The captured cities is what I need to win. And the Axis is, of course, yeah. As you can see, there isn't a lot of Axis cities just because it is so small. But you may be saying, oh, what are you talking about, Allied Cities 13? It actually isn't that tough. I played as Germany. I thought that would be a bitch. The only country that I found that I could not easily take, eventually, was Britain. And that was just because, but eventually it's like, oh, mass paratroopers. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are all the trade routes broken? Why are the trade... I can't click... Alright. In Suez... Oh, down south. Something cut them off. Alright. Get these guys on standby. The Italians do have a decent fleet. I will say that. They have actually a pretty large fleet. Actually, a lot of people forget... Oh, wait. I forgot this area. You can't really build anything, can you, Gibraltar? No, you can't. Oh boy, you're like the little engine that could. Alright, just work on gold, and then we're just gonna switch you over to wealth, and you can just be our wealth area. Hold you guys on standby. Can't really do much. Nothing, do nothing. Nothing, nothing. Do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. Do nothing. You do nothing. Nothing. You do nothing. You do nothing. This is so entertaining. Yo, men, nice game. Thank you, men hunters. Thank you. Actually, I'm about to head off after this game. I'm going to be packing everything up and heading home for the holidays. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. I wanted to get a live stream in before. But yeah, so this will be my next live stream for the next few days. I think I'll be able to beat it within probably before Christmas. Because I'll say this. On Christmas... Oh, actually, probably should say after Christmas. After Christmas... I have no idea if I'm doing a Christmas stream. Maybe the day before. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. And actually, it depends on the internet connection where I'm staying. But anyway, I wanted to do something that was a little bit bigger than this. And I didn't want to jump into a game right after this war of mine where I didn't kind of know how to play. At least this, I can go at a good pace and I know what I'm doing. I wanted to play Valkyria Chronicles, but that game is like 30 hours minimum. That game is long. So, I'll probably jump into that afterwards. Although, I might be getting Tomb Raider for Christmas. Who knows? If I do get that, then I'll probably, after this, I'll play Tomb Raider through a live stream. Then I will go into, what is it called? Probably Valkyria Chronicles. Or Bastion or Transistor. I have a ton of games on standby. Maybe I'll jump into Alan Wake. Or one of my favorite games of all time. Someone actually never... I haven't played on PC, Max Graphics. I want to do that. Anyway, let's see. Prepare. Oh yeah, all of these little bulletins like show up in this corner for some reason. No idea. But it looks like Germany is preparing Not to be trusted, not to be trusted. That's what we stated. And we are going to declare war against Adolf Hitler in 5 turns. Great. That's just great. Alright, once we get the production going, we should be fine. We have a small detachment of forces we can send, need be, for defenses. Also, we can see here some German ships. I want to get my ships in here because I want to try to hurt Hamburg. Maybe land a small attack force and cut off Hamburg and Kiel. If I can do that and try to protect Aalborg, I feel like that's a really good strategy. That way I can defend Denmark as long as possible. Because once Germany attacks Poland, which is, by the way, over here, they're going to send everything they have at France, but they're going to cut through Denmark and like this area. So most likely, I want to make sure if I can cut them off and hold this area, that's going to really stop them from moving up here and taking this territory. Plus, I can send my own forces and make sure they don't land forces in Norway. Any help I can get, that way they don't get this northern sector, would be very good. So my goal in this game is try to cut off the German influence in the north, thereby wrong hand motion, thereby stopping their influence and kind of holding them back. I may not be able to hold them back in France, because they have so many men. However, if I can stop them from going north, I feel like that is probably something I could do. Also, if I can make a small detachment here and defend the southern tip from Italy, I feel like that's another thing. Because if I can make sure Africa doesn't go the way of the dodo, that would be very good. That would be very good. Alright, defensive. Sorry guys, it's a lot of setup, not much going on. Just kind of holding out, kind of looking around. That's pretty much all I'm doing right now. Yeah, there's a French. Alright, we'll put you over here. And we'll oh wait, no, this is not a destroyer. What am I doing? I'll just put it over here. Stand by, 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 stand by. Next turn. Let's see. Anything else I should probably know about? Oh yeah. So okay. There are 3 different things. So we have personnel. That's men. So as long the men infantry, like of course your basic infantry, is the thing going to be affected by that. Luckily, we have the United Kingdom has a lot of men to pull from, so we're good. The next big thing is materials. This is huge. Materials is big because that's for tanks and armaments, being like anti-aircraft guns, stuff like that. If you don't have a lot of that, your tank force is not moving. I found as Germany, that's one of the hardest hit things. Also, it helps with boats and stuff like that for resupplying. Oil is important for also tanks and boats for moving. If you don't have oil, you're kind of screwed. So I see like that could be an issue just because we have such a large fleet. And if we're getting more tanks, that's going to be a huge, huge issue. Alright, Greece has publicly denounced Germany. Alright, alright. So everyone doesn't like Germany. Good, good, good. That's a good sign. Good sign. Alright. London, what are you doing? Okay, what can we make? Let's see. I can make a cruiser tank. I can make another cruiser tank. Let's see, that's 42. This is 45. About the same personnel and fuel consumption. Not really much difference. Slightly more production cost, but not that much. Infantry tank, Matilda. Strength is 60. I like that. But I have a feeling it's just not... Yeah, it takes more material. Slow-moving tanks with decent armor designed to support the infantry in trench warfare. Infantry that are good against fortified units in the defense. Not good against cities or air units. Cities or air units. Makes sense. Can't really move a tank in a city so easily. Okay, weaker tanks. Alright, so what we'll do is we will... I don't want to make a broadcast tower. I don't want to make it just yet. I know it says, oh, it's great for forward advised military. Right now, I feel like the best thing would be make a cruiser tank. We'll make that. We'll make an anti-air gun because they're going to send a lot of bombers our way. Yeah, a few. And yeah, I feel like... And then we'll make a Matilda. That should be a good amount of units to send in. Stand by. Stand by. Okay, is there anything going on over here I should know about? Alright, not really all that much. Okay. So cutting them off is good. Now, Italy does have a, like, again, Libya under its control, which is an issue. It is an issue. However, um, the big thing about this is they every single like territory a country has, they send supplies back and forth, which is good and bad. It's good because again you get bonuses. It's bad because those supplies can be intercepted by enemy vessels. So if I can move my like submarine around and try to like knock out some of those. Oh shoot! What is that? That is a Zara class. 50 attack. All right, that's okay. All right, so we'll keep our ship here on standby. We can kind of go toe to toe with that, but eh. Let's try to send our ships further in. Oh, there's the French fleet. Awesome. Cool. As long as we get supported by the French fleet, I think we can hold back the Italian fleet. By the way, if a country's taken over, of course, all their units will disappear. However, as you can see, French does have a colony over here and a colony over here. So they would have to take these two to knock French out completely. Which is good, because in this game, if the French are knocked out completely, the Germans can activate Operation Sea Lion. For those who don't know, Operation Sea Lion was the plan to invade Britain. And in this game, it's literally, let's drop 1 million paratroopers and all sorts, and like have enough supplies to literally send forces directly into the country. In that scenario, is this a mod? Yes, it's a Red World War II mod. In this scenario, alright, so for those who don't know, Operation Sea Lion was in effect until they decided that after Battle for Britain didn't go their way, and they were having severe losses. Well, not severe losses, but they were getting their butts kicked. Germany decided, hey, let's just go fight Russia. Like, that's a great strategy. But anyway, the reason why it wouldn't have worked is because D-Day required so many ships going back and forth that unless you get those supplies via ship or you get those supplies via plane, you're not going to be able to support your men, which is why Dunkirk could be considered a failure, because again they put all this men on the beach and everything, but they had no way to adequately supply them if they were to engage, nor did they have enough time to get the men back. So think of that as Germany delivering a ton of resources on the shores of Britain and not being able to supply it, which was the default of Operation Sea Lion. The counterpoint that, again, you could have to it, alright, let's see. We're doing good on the bank, but I feel like we're going to be hit. Oh, we can make another, alright, yeah, let's make a large, wait, hold on. This is for fighters, fighter bombers, and attack. What was medium? This is bombers and heavy bombers. Let's go small air factory. I feel like that's good. We'll make that. And after small air factory, we'll make some, banks. That'll be good. Alright, you wait, because we can't move our men. Hey, we haven't declared war yet. But what was I saying? Okay, so, however, if they would have continued, I guess Germany, like, preparing a fleet, because for those who know, I think the Torpis was like their aircraft carrier and stuff like that they were developing to for Operation Sea Lion, but they kind of scrapped it because it's like, we're fighting Russia, we don't really need an aircraft carrier. And then it's like it eventually just got taken out. Redman, COH2. Redman, I'm playing a live stream. What do you think? But anyway, why have you been on a kick with COH2 anyway? I've noticed that. He's been on a kick. I don't know if he just likes... He's just like, oh, yeah, let's play COH2, or there's something else. I don't know, I always look deeper into things. But anyway, the big thing was that Germany didn't have the support. But if they would have... It would have taken another year or two to most likely develop a fleet to land there. Most likely a year, if they would have put their full effort into it. That could have been very bad. Because let's say instead of 1941, the summer, they invade the Russia, holding off all those men and just like sending them toward Africa to help Italy, and this would have been a bad scenario, or just having them in reserves and sending 3 million men to invade the United Kingdom, would have been a complete catastrophe for the probably United Kingdom, because, well, yeah, they probably landed like 200,000 men or so on the shores, having more and more men just constantly like being supplied by a consistent fleet with air power, that would have been a very bad scenario for anything. Are we at war yet? Get on with it. No, we can't trade, but there's no point because, well, they hate us. So, yeah, there's that. And then there's De Gaulle. Technically not the president, but not the leader of France at the time. Wait, was he the leader of France? I don't. No. Wait. Shit. Was it? Oh fuck. There. Damn it. My World War II knowledge is failing me. Oh boy. Don't think he was. Alright, just keep ships on standby. We'll have stuff over here. The U-boats are the big. Oh wait, what are you doing? Get over here. Actually, you just stay over here. If they go in shallow water, they're good. But I kind of want to take out U-boats because that's the biggest threat right now. That is by far the biggest threat I face. Alright. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, luckily we have a ton of material and manpower right now, so that's good. I feel like we're about to declare war. Feel like it. Italy is mobilizing, that's not good. Oh yeah, I activated so I could see all cities. I'm not gonna... Before a war, this isn't something where civilization where you're discovering where the enemy is. This is like, well, we know where all their cities are because they've been around for God knows how long. I'm just gonna add them in. It doesn't make sense. We're like, oh my God, where's Rome? We need to hit Rome. We can't find it. It's like Rome's been around for literally 2,000. Yes, 2,000 years at least. So it's like, yeah. Adolf Hitler has declared war on Poland. That's interesting. By the way, you should see the animation for this. I did increase the plane speed. That way, of course, you don't see for like 5 minutes straight. Because goddamn, there's one thing Civ has to fix. It's the plane animations. Don't have it fly around. Do a strafe and fly off. It isn't that tough. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like, normally it's so slow, it's ridiculous. And it's like, this is a plane. This is one of the fastest units in the game, and it takes forever for it to fire. It's ridiculous. Alright, my ships are here. That's good. I'm essentially gonna start pounding, utterly pounding the entire German coastline. Because again, I'm Britain. I have the fleet to do that. It's funny because when I was played as France, I try to do that, but France has a decent fleet. However, and I will say, however, the problem is it's just not as capable. I can go kind of toe to toe with the Italians and kind of toe to toe with the Germany, but I was stretching my limit. But as Britain, I have so many ships, I can do that. It's so easy. Hello. Let's see. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, General, for watching. Search for Croatia. Yeah. So remember, kind of still, kind of still in World War II. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. I was actually curious to see how they do all this. So yeah, they just add Yugoslavia, but provide gold. Oh wow, it's in. Yeah, you can't even do anything with that. There's no way I'm having that much gold, people. No way. On my current supply, it's like, yeah, so we tested out, and this is the maximum amount of gold you can get in this game. So we're just gonna double it, and that way no one can ever get it. Alright, so the war has begun, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so for those who, again, fighter bombers, great against individual units. Bombers, really good against hitting strategic targets. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. Just gonna... You know what I mean? It's so much quicker. But as you can see here, there's the battle going on. Now they're moving up their armored units. If this takes too long, I might cut the animations. But I don't want to do that. I do want to keep them. But as you can see here, they are moving a ton of units everywhere. And they did take the city. Yeah. They took the city really quick. Warsaw does have some defenses. Even though they're a city-state technically in this game, they do have actually some military forces, including an air force they can use. And I've seen them actually stick around for quite some time, depending on how. It's funny. Usually Germany doesn't have issue. Usually it's Russia who has a hard time moving into Polish territory. Like, when I was playing at Germany, I took over the entire country of Poland without Russia really moving in. Like, they sent in a couple units, but they were fighting with Polish units. I'm just like, well, I'm going to take the city in the meantime. You two have fun. I'm going to take the city. Don't mind me. I don't know. What's your goal? My goal is to completely destroy the Axis powers. That is my goal. Oh, by the way, I said autosaves. There may be a possibility this game crashes on me. Not because my computer's bad. It's just because, well... how do I say it in the nicest way? This computer just has issues. So there's that. Have we declared war on Germany yet? Yes, we have. All cannons, open fire. Hello, you little ship. Meet broadside. Alright. Alright, 45. I'm keeping my destroyers back. They're really not meant to attack like other... They can attack destroyers, but not really attack to like these types of ships. And nor do I really want them to. I guess I can do a little bit. But they're kind of even. My main goal with them is just scouting for U-boats. That's the big thing. Alright, let's start landing forces, shall we? Let's get the men in the water. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are landing, ladies and gentlemen. No, okay, maybe not. Nor does this city have a port. Great. So we're just going to slowly but surely leave the coast of Britain. Hey, everyone, if you don't mind me, just slowly make your way to the nearest boat. We'll go one by one. And don't worry, just everyone stay calm. Alright, okay, we can use Plymouth. Good, good, good. We can use Plymouth. Alright, let's send this ship over. And head that way. And let's land some more guys. We're going to put some guys in France. Luckily, as you can see, they have the impressive Magnat line. But that being said, the Germans also have their own defenses. So it's not like really any power. What is your honest opinion on marijuana? That is a really odd question. Especially for this game. For those who don't know, my major is criminal justice. So I'm trying to become a lawyer. I'm going to law school right now. From what again, this is my own opinion. From what I've seen and what research has showed, I think it's kind of stupid. Like, the idea of reefer madness, I think, is something that, I get it. At the time, it was something that, again, you don't know about. However, research has shown that marijuana doesn't have a incredibly substantial negative effect. You can still be addicted to it. That's a falsehood that if anyone says, oh, you can't be addicted to it. You absolutely can. You can be addicted to anything if you put enough time to it. And doesn't have a negative effect. Maybe. I think it can. Because any person that, unfortunately, I'm sorry. Any person that I've noticed as a regular marijuana user, maybe it's coincidence, but they're not exactly the brightest bulb in the pack. Or they do have, or there's something at issue. That being said, if you do it like a cigar once in a blue moon, in a state that legalizes it, that's fine. I have no issue. It's like, as long as you're respectful and courteous to others. Do I think you should give it to a 13-year-old kid? Absolutely not. Same thing like a cigarette or alcohol. That's a different story. But about those. But anyway, at least in hindsight, I don't mind it being legal. I just want people to note that it's still a drug and it still affects your brain in some capacity. Um, does it have a hugely detrimental effect as crystal meth or cocaine or something like that? No. But is it still a negative? Does it still have its own negative effects that people should be wary of and should be conscious over and not be like, I'm gonna smoke marijuana every single day at work because that won't affect me whatsoever. It does have an effect on you at certain times, and it can make you make decisions that you normally wouldn't do. So if you do something like that, just be cautious of what you're doing, your surroundings, and make sure you don't set yourself up in a bad situation. Also, don't mix it with other influencers. The last thing you want is having, I'm going to do it with alcohol and let's throw everything else in the mix. No, don't do it. I by the way, my personal experience is I was resident assistant, so I was trained on these matters, and I also kind of saw some things firsthand. So that's what that's what my opinion is. Everyone's opinion's different. I guess we're like, hey, Italy, you want to help us? They're like, no. Great, thank you. You're so kind. Medical or smoke? Medical I actually don't mind more because that I've seen actually have a benefit to those who are going through cancer and stuff like that. Or like diseases, that I don't mind. If it's being prescribed and the person takes it reasonably, I have no issue. Because again, as long as the person's doing it for a certain purpose and it's fulfilling a purpose, that's even better in my book. Because again, you're using it not recreationally. You're using it to help you get better. Let's see. Let's send the biggest ship over here and try to help kill this Lepig. Has a decent amount of defense, which is why it's taken a while to kill. A lot of things in it, by the way, it's not like Civ where it's like 3 turns and you can kill a unit, or 1 turn. It takes a long time unless you have a very powerful unit. Italy has announced you. Joseph Stalin has declared war on Poland. Great. The non-aggression pact has worked. They're going at it. It's like, yeah, we won't declare war on each other. You want to declare war on Poland? Split up 50-50? Sure, I'll do that. You commie bastard. I'll easily do that. That okay with you? Sure, fascist stereotype. I will easily join you on this. Yeah. For those who don't know, when they did this, it was probably one of the not best things, but it was actually really funny because both groups hated each other, and then they were told to like, hey, stop. You can't talk negatively about them, and they're like, wait, what? What are you talking about? We can't talk negatively. They're like the opposite of us. Oh, there we go. That was cool. Oh, cool, we got a convoy, so that's helpful. Let's send him to Belfast. Alrighty. We keep our ships on standby in case a U-boat goes after it. Otherwise, I feel like we're pretty good. I feel like we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Any other questions? I do it daily, and I have seen some people get addicted. It has opened my eyes about some things in my life, though. Again, it affects everyone differently, but my rule of thumb is. And again, it's just like, be very cautious, and I would say if people start noticing, hey, there's this, you're starting to act different or something like that, it could just be that. Oh, nice, more oil. Very cool. But anyway, let's get off the politics. Although the Democratic National Debate is on tonight, and I really want to see that. And for those who don't know, why I want to see it, Bernie Sanders kind of just filed a suit against the Democratic National Convention for not giving them information and also playing favorites with Clinton. One of which I think he should get his rights with. The playing favorites with Clinton, I see. That being said, he is lower on the polls, but I definitely see them kind of favoring Clinton. Because it's like, I don't know why there wouldn't be more debates right now. Because a lot of people, oh boy, this is getting into another topic, but a lot of people like, quote-unquote, the Republican debates, and I think it's more of a shit show with those. Just because there's literally 9 to 10 people talking over each other for like a 2-hour session trying to get 5 minutes of screen time. Oh boy, it reminds me of like I saw a Rooster Teeth thing where it's like there's all these people trying to apply for Star Wars, and you have like 1,000 people, and it's like you have 30 seconds to tell me why you would be good for the Star Wars movie. Go. And it's like that where it's like you cannot have an actual debate with 10 people. I'm sorry. That's in a 2-hour period. You can't do a debate that goes back and forth. the only thing you get is short quips and then a guy who may or may not be better or worse. With the Democrat convention, with it being like 2.5, being around the same time, like 2.5 hours, you kind of can because there's only 3 candidates. So it's basically O'Malley, which is like, hey, I'm still here. Sanders, which is like, let's talk about the inequality. And then Clinton's like, Benghazi's behind me. But all these super PACs are behind me. You guys really don't like me, but what can I do to change that? And it's just like, yeah, I know there's 3 stereotypes of those characters or politicians, but it's just like right now it's just like, at least with the Democrat convention, you get more information about each candidate. With the other ones, you really don't. In my opinion, you just really don't get all that much information from them. I would love to get more information because I feel like a lot of people only watch those. I try to do my own research, but I know a lot of people just watch those quote unquote debates, and I feel bad because like you cannot get enough information, and a lot of people just don't have time in the day, which is stupid because of the fact, like, again, if you're voting for someone in office, you really should see, like, is this guy the best candidate? Out of like the 3, I wouldn't mind either Clinton being the nominee with Sanders, or Sanders with Clinton. I know Clinton is like adamantly like, I don't want to be vice president, but I don't know. It's like I don't really care for O'Malley, but I think I do really like Sanders. I will say that. And Clinton, I don't know. She's taking a lot of money from PACs, but that being said, she does have some good issues, and when she's not trying to use 9/11 to get out of as a ploy to get people off a, like, hey, what do you mean the money, 9/11, it's yeah, that was like, what do you wait, what? That has nothing to do with super PACs. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Like, all right, whatever. She's a really good talker, I'll say that. But overall, it's just like, if you're going into a debate and like getting more information, I find with the Democratic one you don't get that. The Republican one you don't get that. You just get short quips. At least with the Democratic one, you get more insight on the candidates. It's funny when they get angry at each other and start yelling. It's like, blank, you know that I see you. Yeah. You're British then, Gray. Wow, someone just said fuck you. Please do not swear in my comments. Rubber Ducky was... I have no idea who Endgaming is. Well, that's just my opinion. Like, again, if you go to the Republican convention and you get some insightful information, great. I just don't see how that's possible with 10 candidates or 9 to 10 candidates compared to 3. You barely get any screen time with them. I would really like a personalized session, and this is with me, with each candidate going like multiple hours, just like in front of a stage online. Like, this would be incredible if Donald Trump did a thing where for, let's say, 3 to 4 hours, and I know this would be a lot, he sits down and he takes questions from either a live audience combo with online. It's just a live stream. That would be so helpful because, again, then you could get a lot more information from him. Again, do I think Donald Trump's a good candidate? But again, I think that would be very good for any candidate trying to get out and try to publicize themselves. Because if they think that just going to these debates is going to help them, every time it does, Fiona, Carson, Jeb Bush, all 3 of those go up from a debate, and then a month later they drop down into the rest of the crowd. So that's just me. It's funny how I got political in a World War II game. That's probably really great. Anyway, so the war over here is going pretty well. Let's see, my Wellington. Oh yeah, I have bombers. Let's start bombing. Hamburg, time to... Oh shit, I forgot about the planes. All right, so that's covered by fighters. What about Cologne? Cologne has also got intercepted. Alright. So I can't really do that. I can't really... I'll have a small defensive line over here. Right? And then we'll start getting our own ships and start deploying them over there. Luckily, we got all the factories going. They should be online shortly. So that's good news. We'll move this ship over here. Any sign of those U-boats? No. Alright, that's good. As long as I don't get blindsided by U-boats, I'm fine. Because, again, the last thing I want is my supply lines or any of my random battleships to just suddenly be hit by about 3 U-boats. That it will definitely cause major issues for my front line. Alright, any questions? By the way, no, I'm not British. I'm technically half Polish, quarter English. Okay, I guess you could say it. 1/8 Irish and German. So it's funny. I'm Irish. Irish and English don't like each other. Half of that. And Poland and Germany maybe not didn't see eye to eye for some time. So again, don't really. Again, they kind of don't like each other in that end. But you know, whatever. That's what I'm made of. Okay, here we go. Here's a U-boat. Again, trying to get into... Oh my god, 2 U-boats. Alright, let's try to knock those out before they cause major damage. I am so confused. What do you think about Ireland history? I can't really give an adamant statement on Ireland. Did they just take Cal? Crud. No, wait, that was a German city. I'm like, wait, what? But my personal oh yeah, I should get a destroyer nearby because they have actually good AA fire. I don't really have a statement on Ireland. I don't know about the history of Ireland. I do know that again they wanted to be a free country for a long time. Do I think? So I can't really give a statement. I know about the IRA. I know about again the history movements, but can I give a good statement on whether my like about Ireland's current conflicts or anything? No, I'm sorry. That's something I don't know. I do not know offhand. What state do you live in? I live in the great state of Pennsylvania. Oh boy, and that's as far as you're getting from me. Who? I like generals like, what the fuck is going on? Why is he talking about politics? Hey, if I get a question, I'll answer it, but I'm not going to go something too deep. But I'll gladly say about the current politics because again, it's like that's something that everyone's really talking about. Let's see. All right, let's move my battleship in. Oh shoot, that's light infantry. Start pounding the city of Hamburg and Kiel. Move a destroyer in for AA fire. Oh wait, no, that's not a destroyer. Shoot. Dang it. Wrong ship. Does it actually got AA? No, this has good AA. I think it does. Yeah, it can intercept 3 air units. 40% interception chance. Alright, cool. Very nice. Alright, we'll keep that guy up here. We'll keep this guy over here. And we'll move the battleship in to make sure they don't deploy any more ships. Now, if I recall correctly, you had some U-boats down here we had to take care of. Sorry, little one. You are not getting in the Mediterranean. Not on my watch. Alright, so that's pretty good. Small fleet over here. Okay, so here's the Italian Navy. So what do we actually... Okay, they have destroyers, so I'll get out of there. They have the Conte d'Ivoire. That's a 50. Do I have 50? Yeah, I do. So I can go toe-to-toe with that. And then they have... Oh, they have another 50? Okay, they have 2. I can't really fight. I can kinda... I have a little bit of support, but really no. I can't really fight that. So we'll see how that goes. I think I'll be able to be okay. Let's get another... I need another land. I need to put... That way I can produce some land troops. I can't build a huge army, but I can... Actually, better yet, probably be better at building an air force. So let's build heavy fighters. That's good. Large air factory. And then over here... Can I build shipyards still? No, I can't. Alright. You soon as you can, we'll build shipyards at some of our coasts. That way we can support our fleet continually, and not just, you know, once. Let's move more of our British infantry up. Or I guess we'll try to put some here. It looks like they're holding out pretty well. Actually pushing into they're gonna get surrounded. They're gonna get surrounded. All right, looks like our bombers are doing okay. Let's start pounding Hamburg. I really want to get paratroopers if possible. Actually, can I get that? No, I can't. Shoot. Guess that wasn't a thing yet. I could attack Cologne. I really don't want to. So this will do. I'll send my intercept. There we go. Yep. My planes will do more damage to theirs, which is good. If I can get a big air force, I feel like that's going to help me out greatly. Anyway, let's start pounding the city of Hamburg. Actually, can I hit? I cannot hit. Well, actually, I could if I moved to Norwich. So actually, I'll move my bombers to Norwich so I can't hit them. Because again, my goal is if I can cut off that city, I can do really well for myself. Can't really hit anything over here, so I'll just move this up. And it will get supplied over time, so that's good. Alright, next. So let's move on. Do you play COH2? Yeah, Mr. Deadline, I play COH2. That's something I do play a lot of. Yes, we're defeating the U-boats. That's good. So really, it's not Battle for Britain. It's just killing off a couple U-boats. Although, to be fair, as we can see over here, they are pushing heavily into this territory. Luckily, again, the French Air Force is doing hitting them quite a bit, so that's good. They're holding Strasbourg, which is also really good. That's a really important city. Britain does have a large Air Force, and as soon as they're done with Poland, they're gonna like easily switch all their forces over to us, which is very bad. Very, very bad. So luckily, it looks like the French are doing pretty well. They're getting a lot of forces and causing a lot of damage. Wait. Oh shoot! Looks like they're trying to take out that emplacement. I have no idea how if they can do that. It looks like they are hurting it, but looks like they are gaining back health, which could be a bad thing. It's hard to take out. The best thing I find for those is just constant aerial actually, constant artillery hits and what else? Come on, there we go. Shoot those planes down. All right, not too bad. Come on. Dang it. Shoot those planes. Oh boy. Well, at least it's causing damage. A lot of damage to those planes. I'll move my ship down here so it can cover both of them. Enemy on the stream, Mr. Deem. I'm a noob, level 37, I think. If you want. Irish history is very rich from having the largest Anglo-Norman castle in Europe, some of the largest Neolithic monuments in the world, to a bloody war for independence and everything in between. I know, it's very interesting. It's just, again, I only have so much time, and right now my focus is on law school. But I do like world history. I really do. LOL, I'm from Croatia, and I live in Ireland. I know this. Oh, that's cool. Enemy on Steam. I'm a level 3-star prestige, just letting you know. And if you want, I'm a level 29. Yeah. Oh, god damn. I keep trying. Okay. I want to release a Wehrmacht how-to video. However, it's like, that keeps like, I don't know. I keep being delayed on that. I apologize. That's something that's like, I want to get around to, but it's just, I don't know. I just haven't had the time. Oh, look at this little destroyer. Oh, you're going to get completely annihilated. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Move my destroyer there for intercept. And move around and knock out this ship. So right now, at least on the naval front, we are winning, which is good. Which is very, very good. Alright, land units. Let's just hit Hamburg. And let's hit the city of Kiel. Move more infantry up. Good, good, good. We have a decent amount of units and actually have a field gun, so we can actually try to maybe hit Cologne. My goal is to try to do a counterattack and try to push back the Germans as much as possible. I'll get some more infantry. We'll rush down a bunch of forces down there. we should be okay. My biggest fear is making sure that the Italians, when they eventually, oh, looks like he's trying to come in through the south. That's cool. If I don't even know if that's possible. I don't even think Italy would allow that. It's like, hey, let's use a sneak attack. But anyway. Alright, so keep doing more damage to them than they are to us. That's always good. Alright, keep paying that city. Again, bombers only do so much to a city, so yeah. Law school is the bane of my existence, takes so much of my time. Yes, yes it does. Yes it does. I will concur with you on that statement, sir. For those who don't know, law school, and maybe my the viewer can accompany this, they'll be like, you have my classes, by the way, are let's say an hour. I want to say they're like an hour and 25 minutes typically, maybe 50 minutes if it's a 2-credit class, or an hour and 50 if it's a 4-credit class. But this is how it goes. You have an hour and 50-minute class, or an hour, or 50 to an hour and 50-minute class to sweat, making sure the professor doesn't call on you. And if they do call on you, you better make sure you know what you're saying. Otherwise, not only will you look like an idiot in the class, or just something, oh, I do that in college and high school, but they will grill you for the rest of the class on the material, and yeah, it's nerve-wracking. So then, followed by, you continue to do that, and then it's like, okay, read pages so-and-so through so-and-so, which is 20 pages, which you typically have about 2 days to read. So you have to read through those, and then you have to get notes and brief a case. By the way, all of that for 2 hours probably takes an equal 2 hours to 3 hours of work per class. Oh boy, it's tough. I'm in 6th secondary school, history and chemistry. Good for you. I'm assuming when you see secondary school, that's like that's like undergrad or getting your bachelor's degree in the United States. Hopefully, I'm not off in that statement. If I am, oh, it looks like yeah, it looks like they intercepted it, so they're causing massive damage to those all those planes, which is great because again, we can counteract all those airplanes constantly bombing us, which is really good. What else? Okay, so I'm right. I'm in college for automotive. Good luck with you. All the required reading case notes. Just had Christmas exams. Same thing. I had exams last week, and oh my god, that's when I started. Like, it was literally. It was just like, oh my god, I have exams. They're pain, but I got through them. I thought I did pretty well. But for law school, you don't know. I don't even know what my grade's gonna be. I'm gonna be honest. Like my grades. I hopefully I'm getting this correctly. I won't know until the middle or end of January. Yeah. So on 2, I think I did pretty well. On 2 others, I think I did okay. I'm less confident on, but I still think I nailed the question or answered the question being asked, which is the best thing you can hope for. Yeah, hopefully. Also, good luck on your. Alright, thank you. Do you have to go to work too? Because that's got to be tiring. Okay, so I work right now. Okay, so in undergrad, like it's funny when I went to school, I worked as a Alright, keep bombing the city. We're not doing anything here. Let's just pull back because I'm not doing anything to Hamburg, and we'll keep the destroyer on standby. That way, in case they start hitting this. So I'll move this back. We'll get repairs. But this ship is going down. We're going to hit that thing with everything we got. Oh, can we move? No, we can't. Alright. Keep those on standby. We'll move here in case they need it. But it looks like the French are doing pretty well holding the line, if not pushing forward. Alright, continue to cause havoc on the... Yep. Come on, take it out, little destroyer. Yes! Awesome. One ship down. Alright, keep bombing the city of Kyle. I don't know if it will do any more damage to that city. I really don't think it will. But anyway, we'll see. Alright, down. Alright, let's move our ships back in case they have another U-boat. I think the French fleet got the U-boats, which is good. But just in case, we'll keep our guy. We'll keep one. Actually, I'll move one back over here because I feel like the French are about to start a war, and I really want to make sure I have a good fighting force. Okay, what's over here? Oh, hello there, you little ship. What are you doing, you little U-boat? Trying to cut off my supplies? I don't think so. I really don't think you know what you're dealing with. Alright, what's that? This is a... Okay, it's more powerful than mine. But still. I should be okay. How are they doing in Poland? They're on the edge of Warsaw. That's not good. That is not good. In fact, they're like literally at the Warsaw's doorstep. Not a good thing. But this is what I mean. Look at the Russians. The Russians are taking their sweet time. You can usually tell if they move up because you can see their territory moving. They haven't done so. It's ridiculous. What are you hoping to study in college in general? Alright, it's killing me. Cool. Alright, very nice. My stream is working out. They're cooperating. That's good. That's always a good thing. Alright, Norwich. Alright, so next turn I should get production ramped up, and I should hopefully get a better air force. That's my goal. If I can get a bunch of fighters, if I can beat the German Air Force, if I can literally cripple them, I feel like I'll be okay. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, there's a U-boat. There's another one. There are actually quite a lot of German U-boats. It's funny because I don't know. It's like I think they were like, yeah, let's get a U-boat because that's the ultimate counter to a boat. But what if, I mean, like, no, not really, because they can. Well, I don't know. Once that they like, again, it's like, oh, we can sneak up on them. Yeah, that's great. Until they have was it sonar, and it's literally just like, oh, there's the boat. There it is. It's coming toward us. All right, guys, get the depth charges ready. Beat the Luftwaffe. Yeah, sorry, Great Shot. The General and I are having our own conversation. You're fine. You're fine. I don't care. Well, as long as I don't be like, oh my god, I missed what he was saying. I should have said something. It's like, oh, well, I don't want to. If I'm not supposed to be talking, then that's great. Actually, anyway, back to my game. My destroyer is doing really well because if we look at their air force, look how much damage it's taking. Some of the Yokosuka bombers, they're already like 15 health down in some capacity. They're taking some damage, and they don't get their health back as quickly. No, I am playing Deity, so it is cheating a bit, but still, it's like that's a huge. By the way, two things. One, I just realized something in this game I should have done a long time ago. Secondly, for those who want to see something cheating, I have a COH2 video that should be going up any minute. It's just on the final probably processes of just being processed. Final moments being processed. But it literally involves me playing one of the best COH2 players in the game, along with Redman, Panzer Juice, and Earth. And it is fantastic. If you want to see spam, like honestly spam, I would highly recommend seeing that game. Now, alright, let's, where is it? Factory. There we go. I wanted to build that a while ago. Alright, land factory, there we go. The reason I want to get this is that way I can get more men here. I kind of forgot to do that a while ago. Should have probably did that. For those who don't know, it's like, oh my god, it'll take forever to make this. With the land factory, as you can see, it speeds up production even more. So all this stuff should actually come by really, really quickly. I'm good on that end. I wanted to build that. I kept forgetting. Alright, so we built a factory. So I feel like more heavy fighters would be good. We have a heavy... Hold on. That's a factory. That's really nothing. Oh, cool. Yes, we have Spitfires. Okay. A unit must control the skies, intercept incoming enemy aircraft. And then the Hurricane is the fighter bomber. Alright, so we'll make a couple Spitfires. Over here. Wait, does that mean... Wait, what do you have? You have a medium and small. So you have 2. And we only have 2 planes. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll make a medium. I would assume. And then we'll make a barracks. And yeah, well then we'll start mass producing a lot of Air Force from those 2 specifically. You're building a large air factory. Yeah, we'll essentially have Newcastle, Liverpool, and Birmingham focus on air power, while we have Plymouth focus on like naval forces, and Norwich you can focus with infantry along with London. And then Edinburgh, what do you have? You currently have a factory. We need a land factory. That way we have 3 land and 3 air force, and we should have a good combo going. Glasgow, what do you have? Factory. Let's get a medium air factory online. Again, I want to annihilate them via air force. Wait, hold on. Actually, we already have 2. Let's get a large air factory, and then maybe medium. That'd be good. Alright, can I do any more damage to this city? Okay, I can. So I just need to, if possible... Do I have paratroopers? Okay, you want... I'll send a tank over there and have them on standby. What is this? Matilda? That's UK? Actually... We'll send these 2 over there, and we'll have them ready to land. That way they can intercept, which is good. Exactly what I need. Alright. Keep hitting that. Again, the best thing I can do is just keep hitting the enemy air force. So at least I'm winning in that engagement. Bombers, alright, we'll have 1 hit Kale, but I don't think it's going to do any damage. So we'll have another 1 hit Cologne. Alright, so Kale can't take any more damage, so I'll just hit it with the battleship and then focus my efforts somewhere else, which is probably the best thing I have. Alright, hold on. Where's my destroyer? Alright, we'll move that down as well. Move this back. That way, of course, this ship has more AA fire covering it. And we'll move the battleship back, get that repaired along with this battleship, and we'll keep these guys here for a nice sturdy defense. Alright, but I feel like we're doing pretty good. Alright, keep that guy there. We'll move the destroyer up north. Alright, we'll move the submarine can go really on its own. Alright, what's down here? Nothing's down here. Alright, that's cool. Keep that guy over there. I believe the Italians don't get into this campaign until a little bit later. So right now I'm fine with just like kind of going through. Is that a U-boat? Maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know. Anyway, as we can see, Warsaw is taking some damage, but they're holding out. They're holding out, which is good. That's a good thing. Alrighty. Send units to Croatia, please. Okay. You want me to send units here? What would that do? Exactly. No offense. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I could send it there. But what benefit would that have? Maybe when Greece comes into play, but if I send units all the way around that area, they're just gonna get. I don't even think they would allow me in their territory, and I think they would just get destroyed because they're cut off. I need to get this game. I only played the one that was released on Xbox. Civilization Revolution, great game for an Xbox. What's your favorite unit? COH2, Gray, Infantry, blah blah blah. My penal squad, and poor Katusha. I butchered this. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. My favorite unit in COH2 is the Sturm Tiger, hands down. I don't know why, but I love that thing. And I hated it when it was no longer a unit that I could routinely get. I loved it when it was a unit I could always get. I thought the Elite Armor Doctrine sucked at the time. But, you know, now that it's the only doctrine I get with the Sturm Tiger, I just, like, crave it. Because it's just like, yes. Yes. My Sturm Tiger. I will get my Sturm Tiger. Okay, it looks like the Germans are focusing more of an effort on attacking France. France is holding, though. Oh, boy. I don't know for how long. Although, as you can see, we definitely need more forces down south, which is why I'm going to start up production immediately. Yeah, they would die. Yeah, they would. All that I would be sending to Croatia is caskets. That's all I would be sending. Yay, intercept those planes. Take them down, cause extra damage. Look at that, 7 damage for 4. That's a win in my book. And 4, it could be better. And 6. 6 is good. 6 is good. 7 would be better. 8 would be fantastic. 2's terrible. 2's terrible. Come on. What do I pay you for? Shoot down those planes. Sir, you don't pay us anything. You're goddamn right. Start shooting down those planes then. Alright, looks like we are causing some substantial damage. And looks like the fighter-wise, we are causing some issues with them. As long as we keep causing damage and get more fighters. Because we need more fighters. That's the big thing. We need a bigger air force. That's what I'm preaching right now. We also need to push over forces over here. Cut off German influence from there. I think they'll declare war shortly, if I'm correct on that statement. Because as soon as they're done with Poland, they'll switch over to France, and I think it's going to be May. April or May they're going to declare war. I'm terrible with dates, mostly. Joseph Stalin declared war on Finland. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, you're doing anything over here worth anything. Yeah, just saying. What's this going to change? By the way, the Finns, for, like, their country, destroyed the Russians. It was it's actually pretty sad how bad they beat the Russians. And, which is why it's like, oh, which is why it's like, for those who, like, were any, like, military strategic at the time, you look at the battle with the Finns did not help them. They attacked Finland for the sole purpose of they could hold some strategic ports and other locations to counter a German advance. As you can tell, didn't necessarily work. They eventually, okay, yeah, cities, taking more territory. That way, in case the Russians did attack cities. Lots of damage on Cologne, that's great. Probably should have intercepted. Alright, get back out there, planes. Start intercepting. Alright, looks like he's moving some fighters over there. Alright, as long as I'm causing substantial damage to them, I'm okay. Alright, you wait. You also wait. Oh, he wasn't on... Okay. That's right. He wasn't prone to firing. Okay. Let's move through here. Make sure there's nothing really have to worry about. If I can, I would love to take Gaja. That's a great... I like that port. Because that's a straight... That's literally a straight shot to Rome. If I can take that island. Do I have the capabilities? Probably not. But would I love to take it? Absolutely. If possible. Here, let's move my fleet down south. Hold them on standby. I think I'm pretty good. My goal would be, again, I honestly don't think I can really fight them in their own territory because I think they'll send fighters. But if I can move with the U-boats gone, if I can move my fleet, I have high hopes for the French. I feel like the French can easily hold off the Italians. However, if I move my guys down here, I can use the city to reinforce them. Oh, I forgot I had Suez. Oh, oh my god. Oh, wow. This is actually pretty good. Alright, we'll put a factory in you. We'll put a bank. Be great. And, yeah, production focus. Great. Suez, you're going to be important someday. Someday. Now, we're going to move your ships down south. We're going to keep moving you south. And we're going to try to focus our efforts on... the Italians have this area, but if I can conjure up a good chunk of force and counter and push into Libya, I think I can take them out. I think. We'll see. We will see. Let's see. France is doing okay, looks like. Their cities aren't under fire at all from their bombers. However, Warsaw... Wow, Warsaw's still holding on. Go Warsaw. Go Warsaw. Let's see. It's the British. Make the German OKW unit guide. I know. Those are two I haven't gotten around to. I'll probably do that over the break. I have more time now. I have so many ideas I want to make. It's just having the time is the big thing. Oh, there's another U-boat. Oh boy. Okay. So there's that. Oh wait, what's going down south? Oh, it looks like they're trying to hit the city. Oh wait, no, those are British. I mean, French. Are they just sweeping? Alright, Germany's turn. Germany, what are you up to? I really want... Actually, with the OKW update, I am going to do a guide. And by the way, in case anyone asks, do I think the OKW are overpowered? Slightly. I think a lot of people are having the difficulty. I think that... okay. I think there's always been this issue. But I think for any allied player, the hardest thing to do is fight a German player late game. And all Relic has done is moved up the timetable in which the OKW literally gets late game units. Like, I got a Panther, I want to say, in 12 minutes. 12 to 13 minutes. We had both fuel points, but that's still incredibly fast. So, I feel like a lot of people, since the war... I feel like they will try to rush the Wehrmacht and the OKW into setting down and having a good defense force. I think... the big thing is the fact that once players learn how to counter OKW late game, that's gonna be when you'll see like a big change. But for right now, since people can't, especially the Americans, I feel so bad for the Americans, but I really don't see a lot of American strategies to counter it. But unless the Americans get away, oh, Warsaw's gone. Unless you find a way to counter German late armor and like late units like a Stuka, especially as like the as the Americans, stuff like that. Until then, I don't see it. I just don't. 26. Yeah, again, I just put a game up. Literally, there was a guy with about 9 snipers with him, and 6 snipers with another guy. At total, at one time, there were 14 snipers on the game. 14 snipers! Just think about that. A sniper is 360 manpower. Okay? Alright? That is insane, the fact that someone would have that many snipers. Today I made Auschwitz PowerPoint presentation in German. Ooh, I'm sorry for you. I really am. That's depressing. That's really depressing. By the way, I like playing games in which they are, again, you play as Germans. I don't, but that is as far as I go. It's like, I like some of their units, but Jesus Christ. Oh boy, they again. Like Maiden High Castle highlights how despicable they could have been. It's like oh boy, I don't mean the German people in general. I just mean the individuals in power that held it and made the influences. Oh boy, those people are sick. They were just honestly sick. Oh cool, new convoy. So let's get off that subject before I literally fall apart on the inside out. let's go to Plymouth. Let's drop you off there. Oh, yeah, let's move the infantry. Let's move it immediately. Okay, I feel like infantry would be really good as well. Oh, shoot, no. Work on your... And... Matilda. Yeah. Well, yeah. I could put that in a city and help counteract their bombers. Alright, you move there, and we'll move another tank up north. Alrighty. Let's move the Wellington. Let's hit Cologne. Looks like they are doing some damage to my bombers, which is bad. But I am hurting Kale, and I think with my forces over there, I should be able to take the city. I think. It is low level, one infantry unit should be able to knock it out, especially with that. Alright, let's get these ships in the port. Let's start the healing process to get them repaired. And yeah, just stay on standby for you guys. For you, continue your trek south, because we're going to need it. Poor Malta. Alright, let's just reposition you, because yeah, I don't think you're gonna really... I don't think you can do much. Yeah, just move over here. I'll put you on standby, and we'll just move over here. Start. Actually, we'll keep the submarine over here to help with the French. I feel like that they could use a little bit of help. Alright, but we're doing pretty well. Moving our fleet strategically to hold our assets in the south. Protecting against U-boats in the north. Nice job, French. Taking out some more U-boats. Will you play CH2 Modern Combat? That's always the question. Is where do you go? I would actually really like it if they did a Cold War. Cold War CH2. That way... just in my mind, you could always do something. How do I say this in the nicest way possible? The CH2, I think, does have to leave World War II. I think it does. Like, if they want to do Company of Heroes 3, the question is, what do you go to? Do you go to the Korean War? Do you go to... That didn't end well. Do you go to the Vietnam War? That didn't end well. Do you go to... some other another war that I'm like that could be bigger. Again, it could be a smaller war. It doesn't have to be a huge globe setting. It helps getting a lot of factions in there. They could do they could do Company of Heroes 3, and it could be about a faction that no one has ever heard of. I don't mind that. Like, it could be about the Finns, or it could be about the Japanese, or something like that. That I don't mind. If you add the Japanese, the Americans, the Chinese, and like the Australians into it, I would love that. That would be great in my book. But would that hit mass market appeal? I don't know. I don't know. If it's set in modern day, I don't know how you would like. I would love it, but once again, I find so many companies are just skirting the wrong thing. They're skirting the line of, like, what is acceptable to put in, because we don't want to, like, we don't want to essentially make ourselves seem like the bad guy. Yeah. I would like it if they did, like, I would like it if they did a Chinese faction, Russia, NATO, maybe add Brazil, like a giant global faction. That would be great. But again, I don't know. It's just it would be interesting nonetheless. But I mean, like, I love World in Conflict. That's one of my favorite games. And I feel like that was a really, really good game. Does it kind of focus on the Americans a bit too much? Yeah. Does it paint the Soviets as a bit of, I don't know, a certain flavor that it's kind of a stereotype to? Yeah. But is it a good game? Yeah. Um, did it tell a really interesting story? Yeah. Do I think Relic could do that? Absolutely. Um, it just depends on what they have. Croatia and Bosnia versus Serbia and Montenegro. I'm putting my money on Cold War. My issue is though is I could see something where if it's China, Russia, NATO, and America, and it's just all of them going at it. That's why I know this is gonna fly over people's heads, but there was a game called End War. I really like that because what it did was it pitted NATO against America and Russia against NATO and America. It was like a three parties. That being said, it kind of sucked because they only had a small portion of the world map under like control. Here, let's get that back to base, get healed. Make sure they don't. We'll put a prayer by it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it was a really good game because again, it's not just like, oh, NATO would automatically side with America. It's like, well, under certain circumstances, what if they fought each other? And that's what I really like. I really like unexpected like fights. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, like, what was a good example of a fight that's, like, kind of, like, oh my god, America fought Germany. Well, I would really like it if we saw the Italian campaign in Russia, like, how they do. Because, again, I think, was it 50,000? Was it 50,000 or 100,000? Italians did fight in, Russia. I don't know, a small little, like, theater of war scenario would be really cool, showing them. Or, like, stuff like that. I mean, it's just, like, you can't just keep using the same material. And with video games now, you have access to so much. Yeah, Russia and China would be a great one going at each other, because it was a period of time which they almost fought each other. Like, seriously, there was a part in time where the Cold War was not, it was focused on the America, but there was a bigger threat of China and Russia going to war with each other than there was with Russia and America going to war with each other. Or Soviet Union, my apologies. But that's just me. I like seeing the unexpected. That's probably the way I could sum it up. I like seeing the unexpected. And I like when developers push the boundary on what what a normal developer would do, and an amazing developer would do. My biggest thing would be like Naughty Dog, what they do with zombies. Are they zombies? Yeah, you could say they're zombies, but the way they cover it in the design of them and just how they do it is so different than to really a lot of other zombie movies. That's just so cool. It's so interesting. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, actually, no. Yeah, for World War II, yes. But right now, I love how a lot of people say America's like the world power, or like the single superpower. Eh. China, Russia, NATO, America. You could add in Brazil if you want to, but essentially they're actually getting up there on like economic power. I mean, again, you have Japan is also up there. You have other countries such as South Africa is actually grown, or South Korea have grown up to be really strong powers. Australia has grown up to be a decent power. Like, it just depends on like your interpretation, and just like you can really make something cool if you want to. In the Warsaw Pact, yeah. That would be interesting. My thing though is I feel like that might be something. I like, eh. That's why it's like. Oh boy, this would be like an extreme, but I would love it anyway. I really liked. If anyone's seen the movie, I know this is going a little bit off topic. Edge of Tomorrow. The idea of all those different powers fighting a single threat, I did like. Whoa, what the hell? Looks like the Germans just launched a secret naval strike against me. That's not going to pan out for him. No, no, no. I got plenty of ships to deal with that. Pull some ships out of the shipyards. We'll fight them. We'll be great. But, like, the reason I like that is because of the fact they had, like, a single alien threat. What I like is, again, like, countries fighting each other that normally wouldn't. That's what I kind of like. Like, oh, actually not Instant Tomorrow. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. World War Z. World War Z literally had, Iran and... Was Iran and Pakistan, I think? Those two? I think it was those two countries. Or was Iraq? It literally had two Middle East countries. Like, I believe it was Pakistan was one. Because Pakistan... No, was it Pakistan? Anyway, it literally had two Middle East countries that were always had on good terms with each other go to a nuclear war. Just because of the fact of a simple border skirmish. Because of the zombie threat. Like, that's something I really like. It's just unexpected consequences popping up. But, yeah. The quest for golden play button. Do you like this game a lot? Do you think you can America and China? I don't know what that means. Do I like this game? Yeah, I like Civ. I like Civ. It's a good game. I guess Naval. Whatever. Move over. Where are you? There you are. Hello there. You think you can come around and try to do a sneak attack on my men? I don't think so. Let's put my men here, waiting on standby. We'll keep them waiting. Get this ship back to port. Let's guard that ship just in case. Actually, let's move here, just in case they attack this with fighters. Yeah, we're good. We're good there. Just stay on standby. Keep fighting the German Air Force, why don't ya? Alright, we'll hit heal, and we'll... I like how, again, I can do multiple at once. That's great. Again. And, alright, while they're fighting up north, we'll keep these guys on standby. Not really staying up north, no real point. Don't really need them. Making an Air Force up there anyway. Oh, here we go. There's some ships. Trying to cut off my supplies, are ya? That's why I kept some ships on standby. Just in case for situations exactly like this. Alright, let's see. Philippines and Japan. I don't mind that. That would be interesting. Hello? Wait, what? They went to war... Oh, great. Now my brother's here. Fantastic. They went to war so easily because they weren't prepared for it, like India and Pakistan. Thank you. That was it. India and Pakistan. The next big war is already going to be in the South China Sea. China is dumping so much money into their new naval carriers and building island bases. All the fucking... Their neighbors like... that could be something. I could see something, again, that's another one. Pop out Korea. I could see something pop out of Africa. That could be something big. That just spawns. Middle East is always something that can go up. I'm not a big person in South America. There might be something in there. Disease, recession, depression, that could cause stability. Everyone's always worrying about the next big war. I just worry about the cause of the next big war. Like, yeah, the China thing's big, but technically, there have been armaments of countries before. I don't think they would declare war against each other for a bunch of water bases, but if they do, we'll see. It would have to be something big. It would have to be something where China literally had no other choice but military action. Because again, they have a lot of leverage financially. They'll pull some weight around, but we'll see. Can you go to America? No, I can't. Oh, you want to go to America? Okay. So, no, this is only the European theater in this game. Unfortunately, there used to be a giant globe-spanning one, but that was removed because apparently it crashed everyone's computer. So there's that. North Korea. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? North Korea, COH. Only thing you can do, launch nukes. Simple as that. I actually think if you didn't go that, you could probably do something interesting if you just went land combat. What like the 3 tactical nukes that they supposedly have? Yeah. Hate to break it to you, I probably am going to say that North Korea has less nukes than South Korea. That being said, the blowback from possibly weather effects could be detrimental to either country, but that being said, North Korea is crazy enough to do it, which is sad, unfortunately. It's really, really sad. And, yeah. Billa just 1,000 fuel and... Can I say the worst word on Polish? I don't know. Oh yeah, what's been going down south? Looks like Poland's gone. Warsaw just got taken over. I can see that by the little city right there. Sorry if you like Warsaw, but unfortunately it looks like things are going like they typically do. Except the Russians have not taken over a majority. Look at this! The Russians haven't pushed in at near. I think maybe a little bit, but not at all. Oh boy. I like this one random country down here, Slovakia. Just like, yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Moving on. Yeah. I see it. It's not going well. Why is Vilnius a puppet? Poland. I could declare war. Yeah, probably not going to do that. No point. Alright, keep the Air Force going. Get the anti-aircraft guns in Dunkirk and stuff, that way they can't. Got more fighters on standby being produced. We got more bases, both land and air being produced. Once the barracks, once this is done, oh, we already got one. Cool, so we'll make... Oh, there is no medium air factory. Crud, where is that? Large air factory. Screw you. You're just making small. Wish they told you what units that you could make in this game. That would have been helpful. My god. Alright, so apparently there is no small air factory. Or medium. That's great. Can I make anything else? No, I can't. Alright, so let's see. Military Academy is something I want to build after that. Let's actually put that after infantry. Let's get some units, then we'll just start ranking them up. We're good on those supplies. Yeah, we're okay there. I think we're okay. Oh yeah, let's get those bombers back on Kiel and Dunkirk. If I can, I want paratroopers. If I can unlock paratroopers, I think it's just time. It's like they'll slowly unlock over time. If I can get them unlocked, that would be a huge bonus because I could drop some guys in Cologne. Even if I couldn't hold the city, just like hold it with paratroopers and then like get them out of there really quickly would be fantastic. Let's keep them on standby, like always. Ship is gone. Where did it go? Did I really lose the destroyer? Are you kidding me? Oh, whatever. Stay focused. Find it. Kill it. Alright, get you in there. Let's heal. In the meantime, let's send our ship over and kill this whatever it is over here. Yeah, so that ship's going down, or at least taking some substantial losses. We're going to do good on materials and everything, so I'm not worried about that. At the moment, China's focusing on... Well, yes, they're interested in expanding their resources. They rather buy or monopolize the market than take it by force. Example, rare earths. Yeah, they actually, I think... Aren't they, like, one of the top things of rare earth or material for smartphones? Like, rare minerals. Specifically something they're buying a lot of in Africa. Even if they're illegally obtained. Yeah. Look into that. Illegally obtained rare minerals in Africa. That's a whole... That's how a lot of rebel factions in Africa are being funded. Just by... The things in your smartphones, people. The low material in your smartphone. like that operates it, that could be illegally obtained from a mine in the middle of Africa. Think about that for a second. Alright, looks like again, they're holding. I'm happy. Looks like their expeditionary force into Germany kind of got destroyed. But, on a positive note, at least they're holding the line against the German advance. So the Siegfried Line is working. However, as we all know, it did work until they did the tiny thing of cutting through the Ardennes. Which, why would they ever do that? It's not like it was history of them doing it before. I mean the curse. I don't care. I mean, it probably, no offense, it probably might be blocked. YouTube does have some good censorship, I'll say that. I don't know. Looks like, oh wow, that's a lot of planes. That's a lot more than I have. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start pumping out those planes. Get more bombers, counteract those cities. I think 3 bombers would be good. Right now, we're actually doing a lot of damage to the cities. I think 3 would be a good number that we can switch them out. Right now, fighter bombers and fighters is something I really need right now. So we'll start producing those as soon as possible. Alright, anything else? Great shot, you need to play the Royal Rumble. I looked for that. I couldn't find it. My apologies. I'm doing this, but my brother could easily do a live stream on that. I think he would be perfect for something like that. Where did this one come from? Where'd that one go? Okay, just disappeared on me. Whatever. I'll just turn all my ships to you. Random destroyer that popped out of nowhere. Yeah, is that ship dead yet? No? Alright. Choose production. Where am I choosing production? Oh, Glasgow. Okay, cool. You done with the fight? Alright. Oh, Matilda. Alright, we can build infantry. Takes a lot of turns. Alright. At least we have better defense over there. I guess just build a factory. Why not? If you can build it, good luck. If you can't, well, you know. Alright, no point of apparently building a... Is it a medium? Maybe it is a medium. Who knew? Why is this one medium then it has nothing? I don't get it. This one has... Wait, hold on. This one has large air factory and it just has bombers. Does it have small? There's no small. You can't build small? Alright, so you don't have small, so there's no point. Alright. So we won't build this then. I'll get a military academy. And then we'll get another heavy bomber. And then more infantry. And a howitzer. And then a Vickers. And then broadcast tower. Why not? Land factory, good, we'll get that. And then we'll go to a military academy for that. And yeah, we'll be good there. Alright, keep fighting the German Air Force, boys. Doing a great job. I'm offline on Steam right now, so I don't get any messages, in case you guys are wondering. I'm not meaning if you send me messages, it's not going to show up on my screen. That's how I typically do live stream, stuff like that. Just because, no offense, I don't want random messages popping up saying, so-and-so is online. Well, great, thank you. That was so informative. Alright, let's see. It looks like there's a lot of Italians over here. Let me refocus my efforts. Let me push my men over here. The reasoning for that is very simple. The French typically... Wait, That? Whatever. I think it might be French fleet. Hello, random destroyer. What are you doing down there? The French fleet's kind of everywhere. Hopefully they can help defend down here. Anyway. My goal is to attack Tobruk. Because as you can see here, Tobruk is the only place they can actually make units. Or like, it's their city down there. They could make units elsewhere, but it'll probably take time. I don't know if this is allied like this, but I think they can only make units out here. So if I can neutralize that city before they take other stuff and then have manufacturing capability, that's probably the best thing for me right now. That's probably the best thing. So I'm going to assume the destroyer that was up here went south. How long would it take me to get down there? 3 turns, I can do that. We'll head down there, kill it, move on. Alright, you heal. You're doing a fantastic job bombing that coastline. Can I land here now? No, I can't. Alright, whatever. And you just move down here and start attacking. Move and attack. Thank you. Ton of damage. I know it killing just killing the small stuff can be very beneficial, which is why I'm just trying to focus on that. All right, next turn. So Warsaw, Poland's gone. Poland's pretty much gone. France and Greece now friends. Can I be friends with you, Greece? Can I be friends with you? Is that possible? I feel like we'd be great friends. Great friends. What is that? Hold on. Hold on. What is that? The Bismarck. Oh, the Bismarck. Oh, boy. The Big Daddy ship. Okay. That thing is not to be messed with. That thing is... Oh, boy. That thing is going to be hell if I don't focus my battleships on it. Alright, looks like the... Alright, Siegfried Line's still holding just fine. That's good. Oh, wow. Okay, here comes the German fleet, everybody. It's like, surprise! Oh, boy. You know what? I didn't expect this live stream to go on this long. That being said, I also... Yeah. This is definitely going to be a long game. My brother was not wrong. This will probably be a longer game to beat. Okay, so it looks like Germany finally got their... Maybe they were just focusing on Poland, but I don't think Poland has any ships. I don't think they have any ships. Maybe they have a sub, but that's it. So now they're like, surprise! Send everything through. What is that? Oh my god! The Finns are counterattacking against the Russians. That's how smart my ally is. The Finns are actually invading Russia. Oh boy. Oh no. What do you think about Rome Total War 2? As the Romans would. I don't care for it. I know my brother likes it. I know Blue Leader and Red Man like it. I know GTA, I believe, likes it, but I don't care. I really don't care for it. My brother likes Attila. I think that was a big one. I really thought I would like it because they incorporate ships, but I don't know. Everything on paper about the Rome series, or not Rome, Total War series is like, yes, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I don't know why. It just doesn't appeal to me. I can't nail it. It just doesn't. No. No, I don't need bombers. production online. Alright, cool. More fighters. Spitfires. Yeah, I need plenty. Well, actually, want a Hurricane in there as well. But plenty of Spitfires would be great. Oh, a barracks. Yeah, that probably helps. Let's get that before I make it. That little boost really does help. So we'll add that up there. And be good on that end. Bomber on standby. I want you to continue your bombing of Kale. And continue the bombing of Cologne, just for shits and giggles, I guess, at this point. They do have a decent amount of Air Force guarding their cities, which is bad. Because if they're able to get a lot more than I have so far, which is not the best thing. Not the best thing whatsoever. Also, now we have to deal with this. So we have the Schornhurst and the Bismarck. We're going to be pulling multiple ships out for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Okay, let's first pull back to Destroyer. Oh shoot! Alright, hold on. Let's pull back to Destroyer, because that's bad. Let's move these guys up further north so they don't get in the crossfire. Let's move this guy south, kind of blocking it. And yeah, we'll kill this unit, and then we'll push up. And take out the Bismarck and whatnot. Please be naval forces. Yes. Did I kill it? No, I didn't kill it. Oh, that would have been amazing if I killed it. Alright, you move over down here and fire upon this thing. Again, get out of this. I can then use my bombers and fighter bombers to hit these targets. And again, they have no recourse to fight me back. That's good. Keep them on standby. Intercept any targets if they fit. Please tell me it didn't come this. There you are, you son of a bitch. Let's just keep him up. Well, yeah, my guy can take care of it. I have a little port right here I can always heal from. Alright. Anti-air gun, you land in Dunkirk. Alright. You're dead to me. Yeah, right. You're lucky you got this war of mine 25 days. Look, it's because we started with winter, okay? And that usually will kill people. That is incredibly tough to fight because winter is something that's like winter is coming. The fact that winter is here immediately is something it's like you can't. It's like, oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. But we got through it and we're happy. I'm good. Yeah, good. Go British fighters! No one remembers you from the war, but you can do it! Or French fighters. Yeah, French fighters. French fighters. Jesus Christ, I am so tired. And I have a 4-hour trip. I have to pack up all my stuff and head home. So, that's fun. Oh boy. I love, actually, I can't wait to go home. I'm so happy. Yeah. Yeah. And I got everyone's, oh, wait, hold on. I have everyone's Christmas present for like hang home. It's great. I wrapped that earlier today. I'm like, I'm done with Christmas shopping. I'm happy about that. I may have to get a card or something, but I'm feeling pretty good. All right. Pennsylvania, that's all you're getting. Yay, the French are coming. Come on, French. We need your destroyers. The Russians are actually being invaded by Finland right now. I know their war was bad, but I don't think Russia's going to be the fighting force I need it to be in this game. I really hope it is. I really hope it is. But if the Finns are invading, that's not a good sign. That'd be amazing if Finland took, like, Leningrad and, like, Germans were, like, invading. It's like, and the Finns like, we already took this city. You can keep going. Like, really? Oh, yeah, I'll be heading home. That's essentially where later today. Yeah. Load. There are really no barbarians in this. I don't know why it loads that. I guess it's automatic. Yeah, oh, awesome. So, yeah, we got more supplies coming in. As you can see here, it came from the Suez Canal, which, again, kind of vital we hold that, because, again, we got a lot of supplies from that. From our, you know... Oh, wait, they get more... They get a tank? Is that one of them? Hold on. Anyway, whatever the case may be, where did they go? Did I just lose the Germans again? They retreated back. I wonder who it's like, oh shoot, they still have a giant navy. Just pull back, guys. Pull back. Just get out of there. Wouldn't be surprised if that's what they thought, but yeah. Alright. I would hit Hamburg, but the defenses on that city is so high I can't even do anything to it. Keep these guys on standby for the meantime. Oh shoot, actually, wait, stay here. Move in a submarine and walk away. It might not do a ton of damage to a destroyer, but it'll do something. That's positive. How much long is the stream? Pretty much I'm gonna actually, as soon as I wrap up my turn very shortly, pretty much gonna call it a day. The beginning of this game I know is slow because again there's not much going on. Alright, we're at end turn. Because there's not much going on, but once the war starts going on, you'll get heated. For example, Poland doesn't have much territory left to get from the Germans. Hate to say it. So, was that the... What is this? Are you kidding? I just noticed this. The Slovakians took a city. They actually took a city of Krakow. I don't know if they did that in real life, but wow. Okay, good for them. But anyway, as I was stating, pretty much wrapping up the stream right now. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in next time to where we can, I guess, as Poland falls, and most likely the German force will be properly put on our doorstep. And remember, the Italians aren't still in this, so we're still really early into the war. I'm really surprised it's only been 22 turns. I expected it to go a lot quicker. Maybe it's just because, again, the battles is probably something. I don't know. Anyway, see you guys next time. save, exit.